Okay, good morning, guys. It's me, Brandalene Johnson. Today we're going to talk about your psychic tendencies versus the words that you use. It will blow your mind. And also, you guys, the Awaken program, we're closing doors on 11/11. So if you're feeling the call, that's your soul telling you you need to sign up before 11/11. And I'm going to share some interesting facts with you on this video. So hello, good morning, right? Those of you guys that don't know me, I'm Brandalene Johnson, also known as Spiritual Awakening Babe. I help people go from Googling 11/11 all the way to supporting them to having a six-figure spiritual business in the online space. It's what I do. It's my jam. I love teaching intuition and mediumship development. I love to help walk with you guys through this crazy experience. And here's the deal. You guys, we did the challenge last week, right before we opened the doors to the Awaken program. And in that challenge, we were talking about all your different intuitive tendencies, right? Whether you're more, you have more tendencies leaning towards psychic seeing, psychic hearing, psychic feeling, psychic knowing. And I went through so much of that. But here's the deal though, guys, is that is just telling you what your tendencies are, not what you already are. You can't just go walking out and telling the whole world, I'm clairvoyant, because then if somebody asks you for a clairvoyant session, you're going to be going, oh, well, Brandalene's quiz said that I was clairvoyant. That just means you have tendencies. And this is how I'm going to share with you in this training, the tendencies that you have versus the words that you use. I love to play this game. It's kind of like a challenge for you guys. It's really going to make you start thinking, and it's going to make you start being more aware of the people that you hang around with, so that you can actually go, oh my gosh, my husband's more of a seer, or my son is more of an empath, or my best friend is more of a knower, because these tips that I'm about to share with you are simple. Like, to me, it's super interesting how I could tell you guys how you're going to develop, either A, by looking at you, or B, by listening to you talk for like 1 second. It's funny because, I did readings for so many years, and then the people come through to me the instant that you even type something, your intuition already knows the answers that lie within. And it's funny because it comes out in your typing and in your words based on how you say words, what you say, when you say them, how you say them. Super nerdy. Like, I super love diving into this. If there's no end to it, the Awaken program's like the beginning, and it helps you go all the way through learning how to psychically see, hear, feel, and know, and also mediumship, animal communication. Hello, Kim on YouTube. So if you guys are watching me live, say, hey, Debbie Destiny. Hey, Chantal. These two ladies have already signed up. And Smith Cassandra, it says, are watching. So hi on Facebook and on YouTube, your Spiritual Awakening Babe on YouTube. And then on Facebook, we are at your Spiritual Awakening Community. So having said all that, if you're watching the replay, please say replay. And also, before I dive into this, spiritualawakeningbabe.com/awaken. That's where you want to run, not walk, and get registered. We're about to put a huge announcement that we dropped the price so that you could join today for 99 bucks. I know, crazy times, right? And it is crazy times. So that's why we're offering that for you guys. So spiritualawakeningbabe.com/awaken. Now let's dive into your intuitive tendencies with the words that you use. Right? Hey, Smith Cassandra. Hi, Jane Paul. How are you guys? All right, so let's dive in. Ready, let's go. So based on the words that you use, right? So for example, if I'm just chatting with you, and I say to, let's say, for example, Debbie Destiny, she signed up for the Awaken program. If I say words to her like, Debbie, I can totally see you being an amazing medium. Like, I could just see it in my head. Like, I'm just imagining how amazing this is going to be for you. You look like a clairvoyant medium. Those types of words that I just used, I said, I could totally see you doing this, Debbie. I could totally imagine you being a psychic medium. You look like a clairvoyant, or like, she totally looks like an empath to me, right? All those words that I just used, what does that tell you? That tells you I'm really dominant with psychic seeing because of the words that I use, right? So how many of you guys see yourself, see the words that you use? I could totally see myself doing that. Gosh, I can imagine myself being on stage. How many of you guys use those words, right? Versus, I'm going to give you a couple other examples so that you guys can run them up and think you're all cool today. But the whole point is, so you use those words. Does that mean that you're literally seeing visions? Does that literally mean you know how to make it work? Does that mean that you know why you even have that ability? No, this is where I call it the water cooler chat, where a bunch of like intuitives, right? They're not psychics, they're not mediums. They have things that just fire and misfire, hang around the water cooler and chat about some of this stuff, right? Like Brandalene said that, and I totally use the word see, and somebody else uses the word feel, right? But that just means that that's your tendency. It's begging for you to open it up. So like Chantel was saying, I use feel like, like you totally feel like the type of person that really cares for other people. Like, I love your energy. I could feel your energy. It's just amazing. And you know, this reminds me of a feeling that I had when my uncle did blah, blah, blah. And I feel the same way about you. So are you using those words? I feel, I can sense your energy, right? I can feel that you're feeling down today, right? So that's a real trigger to your clairsentience, psychic feeling, or your empathy, emotional psychic feeling. So how many of you guys say, I feel you, girl? Like I totally feel you. Versus, you know, psychic hearing. Oh my God, your voice is so commanding. You totally sound like you would be so good at like being a speaker. Like, I hear you, girlfriend, right? Or using those types of words. Like you totally sound like an empath, right? Maybe because they're using words. You totally sound like you're an empath. Like your voice is so angelic. You sound like you would be a really great speaker. Or, you know, I can almost hear it in my head, right? These types of words that you're using. That means you have clairaudient tendencies, which when we talked about in the challenge, if you developed it, not after this video where you're like, oh my God, I have clairaudient tendencies. If you develop it, then it goes into so much freaking more. But this video is to tell you, to educate you that, guess what? Everybody has intuitive tendencies, because the big question that I get when I'm launching the Awaken program is, I don't know what abilities I have, or I don't think I have the abilities that everybody else has, or will this work for me? Because they can't wrap around their head that this is scientific. This is something that you're an energetic being, right? So this is my easy way for me to say, right? Everybody close your eyes. Imagine the freaking McDonald's logo. All y'all can pretty much do that. That's how you see without your eyes, right? That's how you clairvoyantly see. Close your eyes. See McDonald's? Can you see it? Can you imagine it? Can you see your mom's face in your head? Clairvoyance, right? Because people are just like, I don't understand. I can't grasp how this actually works. Can you close your eyes and can you hear your mom's voice in your head? Whose ears are you hearing that with, right? These are some of the things that I go through with you guys in the Awaken program. Absolutely freaking love it, right? Absolutely love it. Can you close your eyes and can you feel your mom's essence? I'm talking about my mom because she's passed away, right? And so, yeah, that's clairsentience, psychic feeling, right? Psychic, physical feeling. Can you physically feel the essence? So these are just the little tiny gateways for me to explain to you, like, yeah, you've got it, you guys, but you only have till 11/11 to sign up, spiritualawakeningbabe.com/awaken. So which one of these, and also here's the other one, claircognizance, is psychic knowing. Like I already know you're going to be great at that. Like there's no seeing, there's no hearing, there's no feeling. Straight up, I already know success is there for you, right? I already know it. I know it to be true. I don't know how I know it. Nobody told it to me, but I know it. That's claircognizance, psychic knowing. A lot of you guys have that. And a lot of you guys that have that get frustrated when we work together because you're like, well, I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. I didn't feel anything, but I just know it. And it's not fair. Like they always joke around. I wish I was a seer and not a knower. That's so funny. Everybody always wants a different gift than they have, right? Or ability, rather. I'm trying to steer clear from calling it a gift because it's an ability. It's an ability that you can develop into. And I love it. Like probably over 200 people since I've been teaching. We've taught 50 people just this year. So like, we just have better systems to keep track, right? So Smith Cassandra says, she's a hearer and a feeler. Have you developed into that? And what does it look like for you? Because for the people that go through my program, their whole life changes. Like they feel their connection. They know their life purpose. They hear the angels. They hear their guides. They're able to command their ability, right? It's not just this willy-nilly fun thing. You are being recruited for something here, right? When it comes to your awareness, there's so many people that are so far from tuning into this channel, right? And that's not for them. But when you come to your awareness and it feels something, you feel something inside you that excites you about what else is there, that's who this program's for, right? If you're watching this going, I don't give a shit, that's not for you. But like, we're taking off with or without you. I've been live 11 minutes and 11 seconds on Facebook. We're taking off with or without you, and I'm holding space for you in this container. Are you coming with us? So tomorrow I'm going to talk about how to make decisions using your clairsentience, because we're getting really close to the doors closing, and we're over halfway sold out. So there should be a big flood of people coming in, and there's 2 VIP spots left, which would include me walking by your side the whole 10 weeks, right? So ask yourself this question. Am I going to feel sad if the doors close? And am I going to feel sad in 10 weeks when Brandoline's announcing all the brand new psychic mediums and what their life is going to be like? Or are you just going to jump in and be one of those people? So love you guys. Have a great day. I'm off to my team meeting, and I'll talk to you guys later.